Hey guys, how's it going? You might notice a slightly bit more done with the bumper, but that's not what this video is about. I'm just going to do initial impressions on the cubes I got. These are Vivid, or Vivid light bars. I guess Vivid. And flush mount, obviously. And might notice that the LEDs might look slightly different. They're not Cree, which, I mean, okay, they're pretty darn bright. But one reason they're not Cree is because they're actually dual color. You also might notice there's no halo in them. I could have bought them with the halo, but I wouldn't have got dual color. I'm going to put halos in them probably in a month or so. There's plenty of room inside of these things that add halos. I mean, there's a huge gap you can add halos. But anyway, goes with the wiring harness. I already have it turned on, but it's also got one of these buttons, and it's got the connectors like this. Well, one reason you might be wondering why I didn't, go with aux beam or something like that. Well, I told you they're dual color, and turn them on and off the switch, and it remembers your whatever you had it on last. But there's the on and off button, and that I have it on standard brightness or standard. But there's also strobes. Okay. There's amber. Okay. There's a little bit faster. There's amber a little bit faster. I believe these are the same. That might be a little bit slower. There's amber again. That's faster. Faster. Let's go back to these. And then you just have standard amber, or standard white, and standard amber. So, fog lights, running lights, and then strobes for emergency, like side of the road stuff. So if you're on the side of the road for some reason, you could turn these things on and have them in either strobe in any color you want, strobe in either white or amber, and people will definitely see you. This is pretty darn bright. Like I said, they're not Cree, but they're bright, and I got them for the dual color purpose, for having extra emergency lights. And they're completely hidden. You wouldn't know that they were emergency lights until you turn them on. And one thing about having emergency or having emergency lights like this is that you really want them hidden. You don't want them out in the open or where they're visible, because I know I'm the same way, and I know other drivers are the same way too. They see some type of hidden, or they see some lights on your car, and they look like emergency lights. No matter where they are, if they're visible and they can see them, they're going to slow down, and they're going to go below the speed limit or at the speed limit because they think it's a cop. And nowadays you never know. They got cops around here, and I see some Dodges. Way back in the 90s, there was a Viper running around that was an undercover cop. Way before I was driving, I was in elementary school, and I remember looking over and seeing a Viper that had police lights, had somebody pulled over. But I mean, yeah, you never know nowadays. So yeah, this just initial impressions first. I mean, like I said, they're bright. They're the wiring harness looks good. It's got those nice twist lock connectors on it. I mean, so far I can't complain. And I'm going to get another set of these for my rear bumper, but I don't know. As of right now, I don't know where I'm going to put them. Because you're not going to be able to see it. Just because I might have to put them right here. I could fit one right here, but I can't fit it right there on the other side. There, I got no room in the back. Because I put the tire carrier on, I really don't have any room. I might just have to get the pods get some pods and drill them in right here, right below my, yeah, I could put a bracket right here. Put a bracket right here and have it low right here, and on the other side, have them right there. I really wanted flush mounts on the rear, but, you know, tire carrier. You know, any place that I could put it, there's something in the back, or there's something in the front from my tire carrier. So, yeah, this is just initial impressions. So, it comes with all the hardware. It comes with 2 remotes, decal, you know, all the hardware. All 4 bolts to mount them. So, yeah, like I said, pretty darn bright. And also, like I said, turn them on and off. It remembers your last setting you were on. And, press the button too many times. That's the only one thing. Sometimes it doesn't get the button. But, keep it off for a second. As long as you turn it on and off through the switch, the main dash switch. Yeah, that probably was just a mess up. Let's try it again. Yeah, these 2 buttons are kind of close together. And this remote, I think, is the one that's a little bit touchy. Yeah, it's doing it now. Like I said, it comes with two remotes. One of the remotes is really good. One of them's good, but it's sometimes it has some, you know, you have to press it a couple times, but you know, you're gonna have that. But yeah, this is just initial impressions. So this will go really good with yeah, one of these buttons, if you press it wrong, it oops. These will go really good with the second set of headlights I'm fixing to build that has the LED right here. I'm going to have, that's just a standard LED. You know, it's not color changing like that. But I'm going to be able to strobe those too, so that's going to be good for emergency lighting. But these, they come in either white, let's just turn them off. They come in white, either white and amber, white and blue, white and green, white and red, or blue and red are the 2 colors you can get them with. Obviously, people would think, why didn't I get green? I mean, there's all this green on your truck. Well, I just said why I didn't get green. I wanted some emergency lights, and so I didn't get green. I'm going to have halos that I can put green on. If I ever get a small light bar and I get it from them, I might get the green. If I get a small light bar, you know, I might do that. I'm definitely going to get a blue and green light bar. It's probably going to go on my ATV though. But anyway, that's just the first impressions of these. Once I get this bumper done and get it on, it'd probably be another couple weeks, or not couple weeks, probably be about a month or so, and I'll have an actual longevity type review for these. I obviously got to get this bumper first, got to get the bumper on, so yeah. Anyway, talk to y'all later.